Welcome back and let's go for another episode of Breaking All the Laws of Magic of Towergirls. And as you can see here we have the Cobalt Princess here into our little tavern and he's relaxing. A bit too much. Hey, did any of you give her grape choice? I said no, it's too strong for her. God damn it. Stay there for a while. Now let's continue a little adventure into this Towergirls world. Now we are in Crusty, we can go to the jungle and the city itself. So we need to go first to the city, of course, to continue the history. Now have we choice to go to the center ring to make beacons or noble ring to actually continue the history. So let's continue the throne room. My lord, we have returned. Father, oh no, your majesty. Could be my daughter returned and her savior, an African terror driven by your heraldry. In case this confirms what I have already feared, the troubles of the kingdom, our people being coaxed away by some mad cult. Even my old daughter was kidnapped, and I have been helpless. Helpless? What do you mean? You know our laws, my daughter. Our world king is not a simple worthy a single moment, but for every second of their reign, I have fed my kingdom and my crown. Your Majesty, that seems to be a little harsh on yourself. Much respect of one in my position, keeping our people happy, feed, protected. It's fair to be harsh. On all counts, I have let us down. This is basically what happened. It seems a lot of things bad is happening. The king thinks it is his fault, so that's why he is also abdicating the throne. Those past weeks are nothing infallible as we believe. We believe it's time for younger, brighter minds to lead our people to greatness. The courage of the Cobalt Knights and Silver Knight are testament of this. Old man, you're not going to give up the crown? I see no other choice. Father, who will rule? You can't be thinking of the council. They are thugs at the worst and could bother having business boards at the best. Now I have two choices here. If this is happening, could do not, princess. I should stay off this. I'm still getting paid, right? And I know, right? But with princess help and I am willing to help you give us a shot in the kingdom. No. I should stay out of this. Cobalt Knight approves. Cobalt Princess, let me you my suggestion for my successor. Have done well in your mission abroad and care for deeply for our people. I have the ultimate faith on you. She's because you're true of fit. We respect your majesty. They will never agree to that. Like other kingdoms, our ruler depends on their ability to lead our family status as well. They expect our king to keep the council working and our people safe and happy. There may be some doubts or plays being made. I always know I might rule eventually, but now? So soon? I don't know what to say. You don't have to say anything. We all believe in you. This means a lot to me. Thank you, all of you. I disciplined Switzerland after being home for so short time, but I'll make my best. Protecting a queen sounds like more work, but I can give it a shot. No, she's still a princess. She will always be my princess. Oh, 5 gold. Thank you. This is my reward. My daughter, there is no one more qualified for this than you for this position. You have been prepared since the day you were hatched. Furthermore, you have a big heart. Continue to love our people, and none will gainsay you. This is something very important for rulers to actually love these people. That's one of the biggest problems of the modern world. Our rulers don't love the people anymore. They just use them. And this is something that you prepare from the day you were hatched. This is something that we have kind of a fault from the medieval times. We had this belief for a very long time that children was just like small adults. That's not the case. So probably trying to teach your children from the early age to be a ruler is not advised. It took us some centuries to discover that the adults and children are not the same, just different in size. They are different in mind and other stuff. I'll help you. The king is gonna depart because he has some things to say with priests in private. So let's give him space to talk, and after a while the Cobalt King passes us out and head to talk with the princess again. That I suppose should speak with each of the council members and determine if they're gonna support me or not. Really, princess, this is a game, so of course none of them will say, "Oh, I'll support you." They want something in return. That is, if you are staying with me, Sir Knight, for you always. Let's get this straight on. Thank you. And now we have a lot of quests. Now have all the councilors to talk. Farming. I'll not hear the conversation. You can hear it when you play the game itself. Just the good part. So, my good sir, can I count on your support? Yes, but I'm afraid I must attach conditions to it. Really? What a surprise! I see. What are these conditions? The convents are damaging society at every level, so the convents are making a problem to him, so need to deal with them. The hunting one. Blah, 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 blah. You definitely have my approval, princess, but a king must be able to display bravery and killer instincts. Full gore. Oh, not this one. To gain my full support, I'd like for you to go hunt a Moa to prove you have some those with him. I know this enemy because of the other game, the Princess and Conquest. The Moa is a bird that live in this kind of forest, and they are the natural predator of the kobolds, so it's their arch enemy. A Moa, really? The most vicious, fearsome animal in these parts. Yes, bring me back one of the big, juicy worthless. I'll have it to be fresh taking. They start to decomposing and rotting almost right away. Yeah. Oh, okay, we can do this. Nothing from the start. Now the crafting. I thought all your highness, but I think you're capable of it. Still, there is some issues I need to take care before I can lead you any support to be do my leadership. What kind of support? The converts are making stuff here, so I need to deal with them. The mining one. Some of these damn bugs have been hitting the sandy roots mines and the dead of the night. Some of my late nighters have been spotted them doing like little mining runs into our old lands in our mines. Would you believe it? How long has it been going on? Only a couple of days now. We have sent the word to the official channels, but they claim to have nothing to do with it. And the father did nothing. he has not moved the guards of the area. The boat only just got back here. Yes. Now we have to deal with the invading insects that are mining into the cobalt area. And finally the cobalt consular. This guy here that was fighting the battle. We'll be taking a short break while I speak with our guests. It's good to see you again, Cobalt Princess. I'm sorry that your healing has not been more joyful. These are turbulent times. They are. There's nothing we can fix them. We can only hope you. Was there something I helped with? Yeah, for the main successor. And I could know if I have your support in the upcoming moot. Ah, this. You among of the council have been the most critical to the kingship. That is okay. It's good to have a difference of viewpoints. Would like you for me to vote for me? I have several concerns. First, you have been in the pink competition for some time. I'm not sure you're fit to hold so soon after that. Besides, you are still young. Then they're gonna talk to the authors councils are also worrying, so I need to first resolve those to get his approval. And now with this we have finished. Now we go to the overmapping and we can do a little save. Let us save here. Because if you see here, go in the party, we can see that we have the Cobalt 90 and we now have the princess for us to actually deal with. And she's not very strong in battle yet. As you see, her disposition is lucky because of the many things they did and she approved. And this is love. 22. How much this character loves you. Yes, you. Oh, me. And this is happiness. For now it's neutral. Oh my, look at this accuracy. Look at this dodge. Look at this initiative. Look at this melee, this range. Oh my gosh. Princess, why do you suck so much? Well, that's because she's a princess. So she only have the princess stuff here. Also some racial one, but I don't need it. So special that you cannot even see it. And she is a newbie. Passive. Bloody hell, they are about to cut themselves with that weapon. That's totally wrong. And shouldn't they be wearing a helmet? Reduce accuracy, damage avoidance, and initiative by 50%. Oh my god, princess, we need to train you up so you're gonna become a better ruler. Because for now you're just a newbie. Now gonna get the next level, gonna get some basic fighting. Passive. Hold it by the not sharp bit. So as such we also need to get her some equipment because she's naked almost, except for this little piece of cloth here and maybe here. And the crown. But the crown don't give you any defense. You need to get her some armor at least. Weapon, I don't think it's gonna be that useful. So let's close this one here. Let's go back to Krusty. Let's go to the central area. No, not central area. Go back to the noble ring. Let's go to the crafter. I like to trade. You have some. Oh my god, the sound here is so high. Let's buy some armor here. Let's put one armor here. We have this helmet here. As you can see, they don't have any status, so it is purely cosmetic. Now we have some weapons here. I believe they all have the same power as my own. So they are just something to see if I can equip it and have something better or not. I'm gonna try to get the bow for the princess. She's gonna stay behind me, of course. And I have some large shield. And other stuff you have nothing. So I'm gonna use some of my gold. Now let's go back in and let's try to equip that. Princess. No, not here. We need to go into items. Equipment. Oh, we still did not choose her. We didn't get her yet. We need to do something different to do that. So let's go here. We have here our little sandy rules, as you. No, I need to click on the party. Let's go to the sandy roots to deal with that invasion of insects. Population for kobolds, forest humans, and insects. Now we can choose the princess here. Princess, you're coming with us. And you go down, go behind us because you have a fear of proximity. And here we are. And those are buff bugs. Oh my god. No, pass. Okay. I'll give you a 100 back if you let me pass. I simply take a cookie and give it to it to pass. Okay, then can you pass now? Nobu say no pass. We had a good man. We shouldn't just need to speak with the noble. We mean no harm. You go, speak no. Noble. No fight or I can break neck. Okay? Okay. Don't mess with insects. They are strong and numerous. And I kind of like them. They all say the same thing, so it doesn't matter if I try to see. Just need to talk with the noble of them. I never look at up here. So this is a merchant. Okay. Just passing by. I don't want any trouble. Cause trouble here gonna be suicide. Mines detectors are still being dug from the chlorine. The deeper you go, the more you find. The head ant should be up here already. Is chlorine valuable? What's so special about chlorine? It keeps us warm and happy outside our lands, fetches many kronas, and is also useful for alchemical and enchanting purpose. It only found in canopy caves in our rocketries. Your ore must be very special, going by its size. It is my father gave it to me when I was young. It was one of the largest, purest pieces of chlorine ever found. For the boulders, the chlorine veins are vital. We need to put a stop to this. Let's go here. Continue on and talk with our insect noble. Squishy, how quainty. What are you doing in this most recent acquisition of the Long Hive Kingdom's industrial sector? But Princess looks like she wants to say something. Let her speak. I read this is the of the treatise of the Howard Stuff, my good lady. It's a lady. I beg your pardon? As very you should. Your old queen was very particular on what lands you are allowed to exploit. Everything past the Howard stamp that lays on your old lands is Cobalt territory. And those exploited only by kobolds, and any part of administration empowers to exploit results for public good. The insect noble looks insensate, since something he says is insane to the situation violence may ensue. Well... Okay, look, you have upset your authority here, but that doesn't mean we decide to end in a bloodshed. We can all walk away from this for better. If I had charisma, I could use this version here. Keep talking, Iron Hood. And if I have the silver tongue, I could use this option here, or even this one here. So let's choose the most simple one. Pack up your gear. Well, your gracious allow you to walk away with any material you have extracted so far, but your exploitation must end. These are cannot caves resource until such a point in time as a treaty or contract has been made to allow outside parties to work in the local sources cannot be allowed here to secure trees. For a variety of reasons, not to the least of which are spiritual. Very well, I agree to your terms. We go down from the trees and turn to our homeland. Hope all the links with countries future shall prove to be both adventurous and amiable. And then let's begin to pack things and go away. And the princess love it increased and strongly approves it. That was some smooth talking, Sir Knight. I'm glad you were able to set this peacefully. The Long Hive Kingdom has been a decent neighbor so far, and they are a lot more big and powerful than Camp Cave. That could have gone a lot worse. You are full of surprise. I wasn't expecting to go that very well, in all honesty. I do say has to say that you are natural diplomat, Sir Knight. Okay, let's go away. If you watch my old video, you know that I like the insect queen, so I don't want to have a bad relationship with them. And I did actually use the cookie, as you can see here. I give the cook, and I get some XP of the topping. Now we can go here and actually equip your pieces. Select the princess. Let's see. You can equip this. You can equip that. It's a bow or a shield. You can equip the helmet, but it has no use for you. At least you have some stuff to do. But I don't know if I should give you a bow. I'm gonna get the shield for me and the helmet. And I still have the ore, even though she also have the same ore. I just duplicate the ore. But it is fine. So let's start with the mining. Mining Counselor, we are back. The boats have been dealt with. No scuffles are actually, so 90 talked some sense into the noble and she's backing off. It was in fact a rogue noble. Well, let's do it. Thanks for taking care of that. As promised, I'll be backing up into the mood. Thank you. No need, Your Highness. You did us a huge favor. Be careful out there. The still noise of cobalt clouds against the floor breaks the silence. A young cobalt emerges from the outside, wide open and trembling. He scurries to combat Knight before collapsing to his knees from exhaustion. The combat's bright green scales are covered with wounds both shallow and deep. The poor creature has clearly been attacked. Combat Knight moves into all haste to the side of the wounded kobold. Wait, what? I don't understand. This one is one of the scouts ascending to investigate the converts. I don't see the rest of the unity, a pity, but they knew the risks. This last bold managed to sneak into the temple. What did he learn? First off, it's just a woman. I know, right? Classic humans. Sorry! Aside from the princess I know it's a female because of the attributes. The normal ones I cannot see the difference. By keep your loincloth on. She said the temple is in the primordial jungle and they have some kind of artifact within a giant gen. Correction, a giant gen. She said they be sitting around it and planting? Chanting. She said it looked like some kind of a prayer or ritual. The old complex, of course, they will go back to that awful place. The high temperature and plague to the animals made it in a prime feeding grounds for the titan serpents. Oh my god. They probably left all sorts of artifacts behind. The fight is probably secret if they are using for a ritual. This means, oh, I have an idea. If we steal the object of worship, we can kill the morale of the converts movement. That way nobody would have to get hurt. Yeah, please, that's a good idea, but to get the it need to go there and knock some schools. Beat in a war of principle. That's actually a pretty good idea, Your Highness. You might have a pretty competent. You might make a pretty competent monarch after all. The princess sniffs and fights back tears, failing miserably. You don't know how to act yet, princess. Oh, Cobalt Knight, that might be the nicest thing you ever said to me. Yeah, don't make it too weird. So couldn't wear the complex is, princess? Oh, quite so, Sir Knight. Civilization as a result of many nights of study for me when I was undergoing my formal education as a monarch. Well, that and the oldie is Penela Bones Conquist. Well, that didn't last long. Alright, Sir Knight. Let's go to the complex and see if we can defunk this then converts. Just watch Giuseppe, the wide-eyed bastards just love setting traps. Yes, adventure. Oh. Now if you waste the mapper, we now have the option to go to the compound. And if you go into the jungle, we can hunt them over. But the princess is still very weak to actually try to hunt them all. And he's damaged from the previous battle. Bastards! I'm gonna get you all for this. And her love is increasing. So let's go to the compound. With these 3 party members here. Conform. And here we are. This place is crawling with converts. I say we should do this quickly, quietly, like get in, get out. No need to get yourself killed. Yeah, that's probably the wisest. Sound like a plan. and he approves my liking of his suggestion. And using this new helmet, don't increase my stats but change my appearance, so I am more Crusader lucky instead of maybe more Kinigiti. I don't think it actually worked for the altars. But let's see if the prince is gonna use some kind of health helmet in the battle. But we have already hit half an hour of episode. Yes, it was a very boring episode for you, don't it? With just me making this so much audio log. But that's part of the game. So let's save it. And this is Ungot. Thank you for watching.